Did we burn her? And I literally look at it and I'm like, let's have a chit chat about breakups.
This is the one my dad
Hello babes, welcome back to a brand new long vlog. You guys have given me so much good feedback on the long vlog, so I'm like, okay, you know what? We're just gonna stick with the long vlogs from now on. I feel like I watch long videos too, so I can understand why you guys like it as well. But I just finished doing my makeup. It is Thanksgiving today for us Canadians, so I'm gonna be going to my parents around like 2-ish. And I don't even know what time it is right now. I can't even see. It's like close to 12, I think. So just finished my makeup. Haven't done my hair, but I don't know if you guys do this, but I get dressed before I do usually my makeup and my hair. But today I just went straight to my makeup. I don't know why. Well, it's probably because I didn't know what I was gonna wear, but let me show you guys what I'm thinking. Also, if you guys are brand new to the channel, or if you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, make sure you guys click it and also click the bell so you guys don't miss any one of my brand new videos, or else you guys are gonna have to keep looking for it. It's just so much easier. I love signing up for the bell, even with the people that I watch, because I just know like they posted a brand new video. So there's cheese inside of that ball, so she's like, I like this ball. You know what a man wants? A man wants a girl that can cook, you know? You know what's a bonus? If I was a man, I'd be like, God damn, this is a bonus. If she's cooking and she's happy doing it, if she's up in the kitchen and she's like that's a bonus. I'm sorry. Like, if I was a man, I'd be like, God damn, she cooking for me and she happy doing it? Sold. Where's the contract? Just a little lick, never hurt no one. Okay, so I actually just got one of my SHEIN packages. I actually placed like 3 different orders, but I got these little like stud earrings, and I don't have any style like this, and I feel like they look so simple and classy. I'm trying to show you guys like this, and they keep turning over. So they look like this, kind of like a giant pearl but in gold, and I feel like I'm gonna be wearing these just because they're so different than what I normally wear. But I also got these like twist hoops, which I've never seen like from anybody else, and look at these. They're stunning, and they're almost in like a frosted kind of gold, kind of like this one. Her jewelry is so affordable, especially if you want like a very wide jewelry collection. Definitely check their stuff out. I don't get easily like sensitive with jewelry that isn't like high quality. So I have a Zara tank top, which I actually just found out that has a hole in it. So I don't know if that happened when I got it, because I've only worn this once. I love this Zara tank because it's in a more like dressy polyester. Oh, that's the beep from my oven. Better not burn that penny bake. Like, Amy will be pissed at me. I ended up getting also this cardigan in one of my orders. It is so pretty. It's like this taupey warm brown color, so I'm gonna be wearing the tank top underneath that, and I'm not sure about my pant yet. Maybe something comfortable like a legging. Did we burn her? Yeah, she has to come out. Okay, the penne bake is done. I actually made it a little bit more golden than I normally do. Oh my god, like thank god I freaking listened to that damn timer, because I forgot that I actually raised up the heat. Mom and Amy actually like when the top is like this, so I don't really care. They ask for this every single Thanksgiving and Christmas. If you guys want something to bring over to your family's house that they will like absolutely keep asking for, this is the recipe, and let me tell you, it does not take a long time at all. Very easy recipe. It's also affordable too. I made a massive tray. This is actually like a turkey tray, so it's freaking huge. And I do have a video on it. Last Christmas, my video actually has this recipe, so I'll link it for you guys if you want to try it. But yeah, thank god I did not burn this. Oh my god. Guys, I have a plan. So when they see the pasta, I'm gonna be like, I finally made it golden like you like it. Like, as the oldest, you don't have room for mistakes. Like, you're not allowed to make mistakes. So you have to like make something up, you know what I mean? So it's not because I put it on 420 and was, you know, figuring out my outfit. There's no room for error, guys, so you just have to make something up sometimes. Guys, I just lifted the lid off the pasta. I keep going back to look at it. I feel like a failure on the inside, so I go up to it and I remove the cover, and I literally look at it and I'm like, what are you truly gonna say? Like, what are you actually gonna say stuff? Because she's gonna be like, wow, you went a little crispy, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I went a little extra. I'm gonna see if I can get my phone in front of my face, and I'm gonna lift it up and be like, look sis, the pasta, and let's see what she says. Let's see if she notices. Like, I literally keep going back and I lift up the thing and I'm like, isn't that bad? Like, you know when you're like trying to decipher, is it that bad? I can't believe I'm like still going on about this. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Did my hair. Put it up in a little clip. Don't ask what's going on, but it works. Don't ask questions, sweetie. I'm gonna put on the stud earrings because I think they're so cute. Do you guys know that you're supposed to pop this out? Yeah. I don't know if you knew. So cute. You're always talking. Like, do you even have any friends? Actually, she has more than me, to be quite honest. Do you guys like them? I think they're cute. I love them. Voila. Oh, this tank top actually goes like down to here. So I'm tucking it into the pants. Love these leggings though because I need to seriously add them to my Amazon cart in black. This is what we're gonna go with. I actually might bring my mom actually has slippers, so I need slippers when I'm at someone's house. Like I'm so used to them at home, so I just like to, you know, feel super comfortable. But yeah, I need to get these leggings in black. I have them in my Amazon favorites, you guys, under fashion. Because this is the only legging I can wear near Nyla. And she loves to sit on my lap and stuff like that. And yeah, she's always on top of me. And I get hairs all over me. But with these, I literally just like go like this. And honestly, she sat on me and like they just don't catch at all on this type of like fabric. But they're still comfortable at the same time. Normally, those ones are not comfortable. But this one is very, very comfortable. Amy also has these because I put her on. I was like, you need to get these. And she's like, I bought them from your stories. I'm like, yeah, you're going to love them. I also have a rule, you guys, where I don't, especially because it's getting colder, I don't want to get into this rut of like putting on Aritzia comfortable like sweat sets and just wearing that 24/7. Like I don't want to get in that rut because I notice I just feel like shit honestly when I do that for a long period of time. I want to actually get dressed, but at the same time still be comfortable. It's all about the fabrics and the pieces that you choose. Thank you.
Amy said, Mom, you should be a vlogger.
Oh my god. Nyla, this is where Mama grew up.
Guys, Jessica's like, if we have the Titanic movie, we can make money off of it. And my mom said we did.
Yeah, it is too,
Yeah,
but it has
see?
a marker on it. I'll clean it.
Yeah, you know.
I'm about to be rich.
No, don't use all not the old movies.
Because I was
What
a
else
kid.
is in here?
I grew in it.
What else you got in
Yeah,
here?
good time as
We
well.
got Rambo.
Oh, you got the clip. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, Dad's favorite.
That's my favorite movie. Is the Rebels.
Kurt Russell.
It's on $5, remember?
Yeah.
Dad, remember we would go into that store and sometimes the guy would say, not right now.
Yeah,
Remember? Oh my
No,
god.
because
That's when that stuff was new and it was just...
I'm locked
I
up.
didn't
They won't let me out.
Oh my god, these are probably at-home videos. Dad, are these at-home videos? Record you.
Oh, it's a home video.
Oh, it's a home video. This is the cassette tape. That if we have a party, this is the one my dad will play. George Freira is really the GOAT. Like he's the GOAT.
No.
Oh, aquela pequena that was.
Sarah Pacific?
Yeah, I think so. I think it is. Sarah, is that you?
Yeah, that's okay. See? Sarah Pacific.
Oh wow, Dad was right.
Just was
like, what else can I?
Buried treasure.
You in the background, you look like you're doing some serious business. You look amazing. Come down. You don't want to come down? Come here, baby. I know. Come here, baby. Come to Mama. She's so beautiful. Amy, come see it.
I saw it. It looks like a catering.
No, but come see how it looks.
It looks like a catering.
I did it more like crispy, like you like
Oh
it.
my god, look.
You like it like that?
Of course I do. Yeah, I like it really brown.
Yeah, I did it for you.
Oh, for me, eh?
Yep.
Alright, so
Is this big enough for
I'll
you?
just take the tray.
Is this size big
I'll
enough
just take the whole tray to myself.
I think so.
Amy came prepared. She came. When you're packing leftovers. What's so funny? What? What's so funny? Amy, you cannot be. Amy, you cannot be someone. You can have you.
Eat like a baby.
That's you.
These days, man. The man
Tickle,
eats
tickle,
so
tickle,
much.
tickle, 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 tickle. What, this belly button? This belly button?
Hello babes, today is, I don't know what today, Thursday? Today's Thursday. I just finished filming this reel for you guys and a short. On this look over here, basically I haven't worn a button-up shirt literally since like my high school uniform, okay? I'm not a big button-up shirt, cotton button-up shirt type of girl, just because I feel like it's very structured and it's very masculine to me. I think like corporate woman walking into her office in her little suit, and it's just not me, you know? Like, girl, you know what I mean? They're very crispy. You know, live the soft life, y'all. I'm trying to live my soft life, okay? So I was like, you know what? I haven't tried one. I really want to try it out, especially because my style has changed. So I ended up getting this one from Urban Planet, and at least it has some give to it, like it has some stretch. I ordered one from Amazon, but that just did not turn out well because I got it and it was freaking like bright blue white. I have this sweater, which I'll take this off after and show you guys, but I have this sweater from Old Navy. I wish I got it in not a small, but I wish I kind of got it in like a medium or a large. So I actually used a hair tie and like twisted it and rolled it inside. And this coat, you guys, I showed you this coat inside of my fall haul, which if you haven't checked that out, there's so many wardrobe basics. Go and check that haul, you guys. I worked so hard on that haul. I feel like this outfit's very different for me, honestly. But yeah, this jacket is on there. It is from Amazon. It also has your belted little thing over here, so you can tie it up like this. I actually ordered this in another color and it's coming tomorrow. I ordered it in the, I think it says beige or apricot, but it looks like a very nice stone beige. So let's hope and pray I'll show you guys tomorrow when it comes. It's just such a comfortable jacket, you guys. If you're like me, you don't like jackets because trenches tend to feel very like these tops, you know what I mean? They feel very like just hard. They're not soft, they're not comfy to wear. At least I don't find them comfortable to wear. So I find that I buy all the trench coats I think I need and then they sit in my closet. I am really big on like things that are like in fashion right now and stuff like that, but comfort is like at the top too. So if it's not comfortable, I'm not gonna wear it. I am all about comfort and aesthetics. Those two main things. And this is the sweater, you guys. So this is what I did to the back. I tied it up, I twisted it. I have on my cream jeans. I have on these boots from, oh shit. Okay. You guys didn't see the last part. And then you guys, I'm wearing these boots from SHEIN. Oh shit, she said she can extend the leg without fuck. Sweetie, I don't need your input here, we're okay. Always saw me fall and she's like, cause girl, my calves, you know the fast fry steaks that are very thin, those are not my calves, girl. I'm the rump roast. Whoa, did you see how much shorter I got? I was like, meow. These are what they look like. I'm actually gonna be doing a SHEIN haul for you guys. I know I keep saying that. I said to her, I'm like, where is my order? Pretty soon my audience is literally going to kill me. They're gonna kill me if I don't get the SHEIN video out, okay, sweetie? So I ended up placing the order myself. That's right. With my own money so that I can get the video out faster for you guys, okay? I didn't mean to hit you with my boot. I was just trying to make a point. Of course, my fossil bag, which I am I promise you guys I'm sober. I don't even drink. But anyways, yeah, so I'm still using my fossil bag. I love this bag so much. Oh yeah, and then these earrings are from SHEIN. How freaking pretty are they? But you guys saw them because I showed them to you before near Thanksgiving and I didn't end up wearing them. I'm also looking for a taupe v-neck with like a really thick ribbed v-neck down here. If you guys see one, like please help your girl out. I'm always helping y'all out, but y'all ain't never helping. I'm just joking. It's my job. Anyways, I came across one and it was $400. Nope. Nope. Steph, I think you're tired. Whoa, what is wrong with me today? I'm like, girl, if I go outside, I might trip over you. Like today, I don't know. I think I know. I think I'm just like tired. Bro, I'm telling you right now, now my throat's closing up. Girl, it's just not my day. It's not my, is the moon like shaped like a flamingo tonight or something? Like what is going on? I need to clean this belt bag so bad. I literally used this all summer long. I really love this one. I honestly would have bought in another one, but I just didn't find a color that I loved. The closest like fall color was very like orangey, like very camel orange. This because I put my phone in here. The poop bags fit absolutely perfect inside of this pocket over here. Just slide that in, and then there's a pocket for my keys. But yeah, I'm gonna scrub the shit out of this with baking soda, vinegar, and some laundry detergent, and I feel like it's gonna turn out so good because I do want to keep it for next summer. So I want to show you guys the after of the bag after washing it. I ended up putting it inside of the washing machine with a little bit of my mixture, which is baking soda, vinegar, and the detergent. And then I put it in with my load that I had in there. And basically when it came out, I was like, oh, this is not really like super clean. So I ended up soaking it inside of a bowl with more baking soda, vinegar, laundry detergent, and water. And I felt like that honestly really took out a lot. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys on Instagram about the belt. Look how freaking clean the belt is. I honestly thought that that was going to be the hardest part to like get out. At the bottom over here, like, do you guys see that? I think that that's my tan. I find that I get that reaction a lot on like my pillowcases or anything white that I've had my tanner on, or even sheets and stuff. And the other thing is this silver part over here. It doesn't change color. It stayed the same. So there was no damage to that. I'm just shook at how clean this damn belt is. Like, I'm actually shook. Okay, this is our first fall walk. I just saw a dog and she's like dying to go. You stay off the street, mama. It's because he's off the leash and she's like confused. No, no. Good girl. There's a good girl. I get so anxious letting Nyla like just roam and letting go of the leash, but it feels so good. And her recall's pretty good. Yeah, mommy's right here, my love. Yeah, I'm right here. Her recall is pretty good, but she loves to... Oh, I'm out of breath because I was jogging with her. Wow, look at you. You're off the leash. Mommy let you go. Go run, baby. Good job. But I always make sure that there's no other dogs around because that's a huge no-no. Nyla, come! Yes! Good job, my love! Good job, my baby girl! That's a good girl! That's a good girl. You come to mommy when I say that, okay? Yes, I'm so proud of you! Yo, I'm looking at my booty while I'm editing this thing and I'm like, she's a round booty. Okay, I saw this and I was like, okay, after we're done editing this, yeah, we're getting back on that workout mat and we are gonna do some more Pilates. You guys, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like I literally just finished crying and you're gonna die at what I was crying. Like right now, I'm not stable. My period is coming in like 3 days, I think it said now, and I don't know what it is about this month. It's like mixed with the weather, I don't know. But after yesterday, like when I was tripping over everything, I mentioned it on Instagram and this girl's like, girl, your period is coming, isn't it? And I'm like, and it literally said period in 4 days. And I'm just like, oh. Never had that as a symptom, but she said she always experiences that. Like she's very clumsy. And you guys saw like it was, and after I filmed that, I went to the bathroom like later that night, and not even later that night actually, I went to remove my makeup because I was done working. I went to go do that, open up the cupboard, and doesn't everything just like fall inside the sink? And then I go pick it up and then it falls out of my hands and I'm like, oh. So I was crying because get this. So one thing I love to do is learn lyrics to Spanish songs. I was learning, and I've been learning like the lyrics to the song. It's called Te Espero. So I've been learning the lyrics to that, right? And I'm like just into it. I'm like singing. I'm like grabbing my shirt like as if I'm like in a telenovela or something. I just start crying and I'm like, Steffi, you're unhinged right now. Like you're not stable right now. Like then I go to the bathroom and I'm like, I need to just like, I need to clean up my face. I need to put some cold water on this face. Like I need to stop. I need to get out of this. I sit down and go to the bathroom and I start dying of laughter at the fact that I just cried, and I'm like, wow, like hormones are crazy. I cannot think straight. I'm dropping stuff. And when this happens, I don't do anything serious. I don't make any decisions because what are you doing? Pendeja, what are you doing? Like, and then crying over reading Spanish lyrics. Like I know y'all can be pendejas too, you know? I mean, I cannot be the only pendeja. There's no way. There's no way. But if I am the only one, I'm actually okay with that. I'll let you know that if you feel like you're unhinged or unstable before your period, you know, we all are. I did actually go grab a Starbucks and they put this sticker at the top that says spooky, and I'm just like, ah, like, was that supposed to scare me? I hate Halloween, honestly. If there's one damn holiday, it's not even a holiday, like, let's not give it that much respect, like, relax. And every year my sister's like, let's do something fun on Halloween night, and I go along with it because I'm a good big sister. And what kills me is they always want to watch like a scary movie, but they know that that's like off limits, like it's not happening because I don't watch scary movies. So they always have to pick something like around me. Like, just disinvite me. Go watch your damn scary movie and just disinvite me as a whole, because I don't want to be a part of this Halloween shit. Like, I don't want to be a part of it. But if it's Christmas related, invite me. I'm not stable right now. Spanish is not the most beautiful. Why am I yelling? Like, I'm like yelling at you guys, and I'm sorry for that. Español para siempre. Hola. It's your unstable bestie, though. Peace. Love and peace. Just finished getting ready a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys something before I leave. I'm going to lunch with my dad, actually. My mom was supposed to come, but something like came up. But fun fact, my mom doesn't even like enjoy coming with me and my dad places because me and my dad are two little chatter boxes. We just like to chat. We love to talk about everything. Like, we just can go on and on. We have like a lot in common, and we just chat, and my mom has zero interest in that shit. My sisters too, like, don't really have much interest in those things. So once we're chatting, like, everyone just like clocks out and like just does their own thing. So anyways, I'm going out with my bestie, you know. My farting bestie, y'all. In the last vlog, you guys killed me. I honestly was like, 20% of me was like debating if I would include that, and I'm like, why wouldn't I include it? Like, I'm just gonna include him farting because that's just him. That was our childhood. We would go to like Zellers at the time when it would be open, or Walmart or Home Depot, wherever, and this man would fart so loud in the aisles. Like, you cannot do that. What is wrong with you? Like, seriously, like, I need to know if you're good. And he just thinks it's funny. The man just thinks it's funny. Like, I'm in my 30s and my father still does the same shit, you know? Glad one, you guys like took the joke, found it funny, and again, it just, lately I've been sharing a lot more moments that before I was just like iffy about, but now I'm like, I'm just gonna share. There's people that are gonna take it good, there's people that are gonna take it bad. You cannot live your life like that. I'm wearing this sweater from Ardeen. I love this sweater. I showed you guys the sweater in my last vlog, right? Yeah, I showed you guys this. I love this high neck, you guys. It is so pretty. I actually have like a sports bra type of bra underneath, and it's the same color, and it actually like doesn't show or anything. And I love that it kind of just like tapers by your waist over here, and it's so soft, you guys. I believe it's on sale right now. Like, if anything happens to the sweater, I would be very sad, to be honest. And then I have my Old Navy black washed jeans on, and then I wanted to show you guys, remember that jacket I talked about, that sweater coat? So I ended up getting it in the beige because I'm so obsessed, you guys. I think I'm much the same color as this top, but the sweater coat is everything. It's pretty much like, it's maybe like 5% to 10% off from like the top that I'm wearing. That's crazy. But I'm really happy that it didn't come too cream. I was afraid that it would come like super light, and honestly my favorite part about it is like this collar over here makes it look like a coat. Little pearl earrings on. I actually filmed a reel with 4 different earrings that I feel like are like must-have earrings if you don't want to buy too many and you want to keep wearing some, and like you can save money and just get those, because I've just been loving earrings, and I feel like necklaces in the winter and fall don't really show unless you put it like on top of your sweaters. Your watches don't really show because you have sweaters on. So I feel like earrings are like the best, honestly the best bet for like jewelry in the fall and winter. But it's super comfortable, and it's pretty much like a sweater. So comfortable. I would say this is like definitely thicker than your typical trench coat, because those are like so thin. They're more spring kind of type, since it's really like rainy and the air is just so cold right now. So I wanted something really nice and cozy. And then we have our fossil bag, which goes with the black that we're wearing. I'll probably wear this open and then just kind of like when your dad comes to pick you up in his construction van. USB like to put in my cord. Is it here? Like, yeah, I need this. Plug, yeah. This is what I need. So that one goes in the top. This is the place, you guys. Flames Castle. The shit's full. Thank you.
Yeah, it's from me. It's from trick.
I like palm meat.
Ouço que a gente comia muito em Portugal era eles, mas sempre trazia ainda.
My last video, Dad, the girl said,
Mas era mais continente.
oh yeah, die van, mas ela é do continente. Mas ela disse, oh, teu pai, da maneira que ele fala, ele é de sujo Madeira. I said, não, a gente somos de sujo.
Mas como é que já não foi não?
No video.
Ah, aqui.
O video que tu daste o peso.
Entendi.
Yes, I put it up. And everybody was laughing. Wow, look at you! You're all finished.
I literally just finished crying and you're gonna die at what I was crying. Like right now, I'm not stable.
Her name is Jessica. Should I say your middle name?
No, I say my middle name. I'm telling you, my table's bigger.
Jessica, tu estante moça. This
There's no
is...
way. Look.
She thinks that she has this big ass table in her freaking living room, and I said to her, "No, you don't." Yes, I do. No, you don't.
I pulled it out, and mine's not square, but this.
What did you pull out?
Every time you got pulled out. This is it.
Yeah, Jessica, it is your freaking table. Like, you're so stubborn. This is what happens when you have a nephew. You start buying stuff like stuffed toys that are sharks, and I think it's $30, man. This one is so cute. It looks like you're sitting in my freaking kitchen.
I wish. Probably wouldn't be as big as I am.
I'm looking for something like this, like when I'm roasting my tomatoes.
That's for plain Janes, man.
I am like Jane. I was looking for this when I roast my, you know.
Yeah, I roast a lot for
You know when
you.
people on TikTok, they put the...
Well, you complain yours is too small. This is gonna fit one piece of garlic.
No, they put the garlic, what do you call it, a bulb? Is it a garlic bulb?
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah, and
then they're
you're
like-
complaining yours is
and
small.
then-
How small is yours? Like this?
Yeah, this I could use that. I think I'll take one of those then. Do it again. I've never seen
when you
someone...
test your bath towel, you have to see. Picture me naked.
Jessica, I've never... Picture me.
Look, see?
This girl said, picture me naked.
See? You don't have the peekaboo line. Sometimes they go like this and it's just like peekaboo. You need a body.
I've never seen someone test that at, like, Jessica, you are just something
It's
else.
wide. It covers everything.
This one looks... Jessica, that's extra long.
See, you can walk around with you have visitors over and you're just getting out of the shower.
Visitors! I would never walk out of the
Don't
shower
worry
with
about
that.
it because there's no peekaboo.
Girl said, don't worry about it. I'm telling you, Walmart has cute stuff. Look at this bag. And then I was looking for like a khaki green bag just to like style with some outfits. So there's this one. And Jessica's like, look at these ones. Guys, Jessica, this is pretty much like a similar to a bag that's like super popular right now. Guys, look. What? As I just said to Jessica, I'm like, I might have to get this. And I went like this. And she's like, Steph, we don't touch.
We're not a touchy family.
I am touchy-feely.
Touchy. Not touchy.
Jessica, have I ever hugged you before?
No, I think the only
Today's
time
your lucky
I think
day.
the only time I've ever hugged either one of you is when Amy said she was pregnant. That you gotta get pregnant to get a hug from me.
You like that one better? So the thing with this one, I know it has the strap, but this one you're kind of like, you can't put this over your thing. Like,
I wanted to show you guys a little haul. So I ended up getting one of these. I think these were like $1.99. I ended up getting these little washcloths. So these are a little bit more of that taupey color that matches like my floor and my whole like kitchen aesthetic. I went to Walmart. I ended up getting this little dish. This is actually what I was looking for at IKEA. This one came with a lid. The one from IKEA does not come with a lid. So I was like, okay. But I want to get this again for when I'm making like cooking videos. I feel like it looks nice if I'm roasting my tomatoes or doing a roast inside of here. Actually ended up getting buying Kylo that little activity sensory table from IKEA, and it's an early Christmas gift, so I wanted him to have it before just because I know he's gonna use it, and sometimes he gets bored at home. And then I ended up getting these two pillowcases. I already have these, but in like the kidney size, especially when I'm filming like my little outfit videos. I like when the background is clean and not too much going on. So I ended up getting two of them. Sanella is the name. This is not the exact fabric on my sofa because these are slightly more shiny, but it literally blends in with my sofa like so nicely, and that's very hard to find. And then I ended up grabbing this bag, which all week long I have been looking for a green bag because I do want to bring in some color, but you guys know how I am with color. It has to be a very specific color, specific tone, right? I want to find a light green, like chunky sweater, but lighter than this. I just like the way that looks. I love monochromatic. Comes with the button closure over here. This was $35, by the way. Comes with your crossbody strap on the inside, which adding the strap for me just kind of cheapens it up a little bit. It's not as classy anymore. It also has like your little back pocket with no zipper for your phone or little items, and then it has your back zipper pocket. So if you guys want kind of a similar, definitely check out Walmart because they have it. I might have, this is just a rumor, allegedly ordered 2 new bags, so I need to make room for them, you know. But yeah, that's all I got today. I'm super happy with what I found. I feel like, thank God I found that dish because this is exactly what I was looking for. Tomorrow we're going to be making Philly cheesesteak toasts, and I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. It's been forever since I've had anything like Philly cheesesteak. This is actually the night before, so I want to show you guys how I'm doing at the steak. So my dad actually gave me 2 of these steaks. They're actually quite frozen right now, but that is the best time to cut them super thin. So that's what I've done over here. I'm about to marinate it, put everything inside, and then we're gonna put it inside the fridge. And then tomorrow I do have to grab some things that I'm missing. Next I'm gonna grab some olive oil and just spray some of that in there. This beef actually has a little bit of fat within it, so I don't want to put too much oil because that tends to like melt down and add calories. Guys, technically you should be using ribeye. I looked it up, and for a Philly cheesesteak, they normally get ribeye, and that's because it has that fat content, that marble. Even if you want to do this with like any beef that you have inside your fridge, I genuinely feel like you could. Next, we're gonna add some salt, of course, because we're gonna need some salt. I'm doing this with one hand right now. A black pepper inside of there as well. Okay, we have the black pepper, and then next you can use either fresh garlic or garlic powder, but I'm gonna be using some garlic powder. Lastly, you're just going to kind of stir this guy up, mix it up, and we're gonna literally just put it inside the fridge nice and covered up. I just came back from that grocery store. I ended up getting these organic mushrooms. I bought this because we're gonna be using it in our Philly cheesesteak toast. And then I actually looked up what type of cheese is used in Philly cheesesteak. Some people do it with like the yellow cheese or cheddar, but you also see it done with a lot of white cheeses and usually provolone. The other thing you're gonna need, which I have a little bit of leftover, is some bread. You can use whatever bread you want, but I'm using a very plain rye bread because 1, I buy the skinny ones so that it's like less calories, and 2, it's just a very like kind of dense bread, so it's not something that's gonna get easily like too soggy. Also grabbed these organic bouillon cubes for with the flavor beef. Also gonna be putting some beef flavor inside of our beef. And then I ended up getting this au jus pack. I do have brown gravy, so I'm gonna see how this kind of tastes, and if I need to add some of mine, I can add that. But you can even see that they have the sandwich on the side. I really want to dip the toast into some sort of like sauce. Also gonna be chopping an onion right now, and as well as a green bell pepper. I picked this one up from the farm with my dad, as well as the onion. So we're gonna chop these guys up. Actually grabbed some scissors and gone like this and chopped it very tiny so that when it goes inside the pan, it's not these big chunky slices. She's telling me that she found a piece of plastic. Okay, can you give it to me? Like, wow, thank you so much. This is for mommy? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Went out with Nyla to grab a Starbucks pumpkin drink with the pumpkin cold foam. I'm like, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna chill out, drink my coffee. I enter in the door, I put it on top of my counter, and I went to go remove my Lululemon thing, and it went like this, and it went all over the floor. And then this is the funny part. I turn around, I grab the cup that's like pretty much empty. It has like this much left, and I'm just like, I throw it into my sink, okay? Because I'm annoyed. And then it goes pew, all over the backsplash over here. And I just looked at it and I was like, you know what? You win. Let's start cooking. I have my pan over here. So I'm gonna add some olive oil. I have another small pot. This is what we're going to be using for, this is the packet that I'm using. It says you need 3 cups of water, but I believe right now I have like about 2 something. I hate measuring anything when I'm cooking, you guys. You're probably like, just take out a freaking measuring cup. No, I cannot cook by measurements. I just have to cook, you know, on my own. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is take 1 cube, and this piece, the smaller piece, is gonna go inside of our au jus. This other piece is gonna go inside of here with our onions. We're gonna add some salt, some black pepper, we're gonna give our little au jus a little whisk. We're gonna add some to here because it's gonna add flavor. And this can continue to cook on a little bit higher now. And a little bit, favorite brown gravy, just a little bit. Just so that it can have a heavier like beef sort of flavor. And you can also tell that all of the broth that we added in there, the au jus, it's really starting to dry up. I wanna lower it down to low medium at this point. We're gonna add in 2 pieces of toast or 2 pieces of bread, and we're gonna toast that up so that it doesn't, like, it becomes a little bit more dry so that the sauce doesn't make the bread too soggy. Grab our provolone slices. I think I'm gonna use 3 because I feel like that's enough cheese for me. And you're gonna put that over top. And we're just gonna put our top on for about 2 to 3 minutes. I added a tiny bit of the beef gravy, but I don't wanna add too much because then it's not an au jus anymore. We're just gonna set that off to the side to cool down a little bit. And now turn off your stove because you don't need it on anymore. Now you see our cheese has now melted, and there's enough heat inside of here that we can evenly just kind of use the rest of that and mix this all up. Oh my God, I'm so excited to try this. We have our toast down. Then on the side, we're gonna have our au jus, but I'm not gonna put that on our plate right now. And last but not least, we have the star of the show. We're literally just gonna spread this on top of our toast. It's a very quick and easy meal too, you guys. And I feel like it has a little bit of everything. Again, the cheese just helps to kind of like allow it to stay on top of the toast. Look at the cheese. And then we just add our au jus on this side, and that's literally it, you guys. Again, I feel like this is such a great meal, one to meal prep, or you can make it into a sandwich if you want to. If anybody knows me, I love my gravy, okay? And I love my beef. It's my favorite meat ever. I feel like the cheese is really like, this is not even moving. Like, you see the meat? It's not like a taco where I feel like the meat just like comes out when you're eating it. The au jus. Nyla, really? Oh my God, this au jus is gonna get me in trouble. Especially if you're like on a deficit. But when you have things laid out flat and it fills up the plate, I've always said that if you eat with your eyes, that will help you feel like you're eating more. Did you have fun? This is my SHEIN package that a lot of you guys have been waiting for, including myself. I'm about to open it. I literally have like 2 other orders coming, but I think I'm just gonna do like 2 SHEIN hauls, honestly. I had some really cute wallets, and lately, I don't know what it is, but I've been going back to the larger wallets online, and I got a mixture of like large and small, and I got a few of them in like beige and black. So when those come, I'll do like a little mini haul for you guys. Should I show you guys what's in here? Because like, it's a secret. I take my hauls very seriously. I don't know if you can tell, but I take the quality of my hauls, the way I film them and everything, and edit them very seriously. I'm not going to include a piece just because I want to include 16 pieces or 18 pieces. It's not happening. Clearly, I don't know how to cut a package open. But yeah, so I've done like quite a few returns on like items that I got here and there, things I wanted to try, or if I was like, I cannot show this, I don't like the quality of this, then I just return it. So everything I show you guys in my videos, they're things that I'm keeping in my wardrobe. So trust me when I say, even if I'm working with them, like I will not show you guys things that I don't like. Ooh, this color. We got some cinnamon pumpkin spice in the house. Ooh, see, like, okay, this is something that I ordered because I wanted to try it, right? But I might put it on and I might be like, I can't do this. Ooh, this is like very 9 to 5 with some trousers. But anyways, I don't think I'm going to show you guys a lot of stuff in here because I want it to be in the haul. These colors for the thumbnail, it's always like, I have to think of every aspect when I'm doing a haul, you guys. The thumbnail, how I'm going to show it. The thumbnail is like super important. What you're showing, how you're showing it, how you're putting it together, how you're presenting it to the audience. Look at these colors for the thumbnail. I feel like my last fall haul, if you guys saw, was very much like burgundy, dark browns, dark like ashy browns, but this one's gonna be like super warm. I cannot wait, you guys. I'm so excited to do this haul. Let's have a chit chat about breakups, because I did mention in my last vlog that I was willing to like touch up on that. I don't know why I feel so emotional right now. I'm really trying to like, all I have to say is take your vitamins, ladies, because when you stop taking them, you will see a massive shift. And that's what I noticed this month. I was like, holy shit, we're getting back on the vitamins. Like, that is for sure. I want to say, first of all, I learned so much through my breakups. I am so thankful for them. I haven't had many, which is a good thing in my opinion. And I think one, that's because I'm the type of person where I learn from my mistakes instantly. I don't need to make the same mistake twice. Obviously, I'm not perfect. I think that's why there's such a contrast when I look back at my first relationship and my second relationship. I see such a big difference. And that tells me right there how much I learned from the first one and how much I didn't allow that to come into the second one, or didn't allow those same things in my second one. When I'm like talking about something that I think might help like other females, I just get so emotional because I know what I've gone through. I just hope and pray that it helps people out. Women, females that are really either in a tough place or going through something, need the strength maybe to leave, or the strength to understand that things are always going to be okay. And I'm sitting here and I'm living proof that things will be okay, you guys, after your breakup. Like, I really want to emphasize that. They definitely will be okay. So my first breakup, I was, I believe, around 24, 25. I believe it was 24. That was my first serious relationship ever. We all know how it goes in your first serious relationship. You think it's the end all. The biggest mistake I feel like I made in that relationship, and I feel like females should not ever make this mistake because it just ends in hurt if things were to go bad, is I went into that being way too unrealistically idealistic, if that makes any sense. Let me explain. So I went into that and I was like, we're never breaking up, mistake number one. This is the one, mistake number two. Almost, okay, how do I say this? I went into that one with this mindset that it was impossible to be without him, or it was not going to ever end, and that's just unrealistic. Number one, it's your first serious relationship. I was so dependent on the idea that I could not be without him type of thing. It's just not healthy. That's just not healthy, you know? And that's why I think it's so important for women to have their own identity, just to feel confident being alone. God forbid if anything ever happens. Like, I feel like it's important to be alone. A lot of people want to avoid that. And females specifically, they want to avoid being alone. I had that in my first relationship where I definitely, like I said, I was living this very unrealistic life. Now, I was very young. I started that relationship around like 19 or something. That's why I'm really blown away at the fact that like I've only had 2 serious relationships and I've learned so much. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've had a crash course on this shit. Like, I swear to God, I went into that relationship with that super unhealthy mindset, basically not even giving myself enough credit to say, if this relationship doesn't go okay, I'm gonna be okay. I didn't even give myself that avenue, and I think that that's such a disservice that females a lot of times do to themselves. So breakup number 1, it was yeah, you can imagine someone that went into that relationship, a female that went into that relationship with this idea of, we're never breaking up, everything's always going to be okay, and This man cannot leave me, and like I just was so dependent on him and the relationship, even though the relationship was so shitty. It was so bad, you guys. It was so bad. I was compassionate with myself the older I got, because I'm like, Steph, you know, you can look back and call yourself stupid and this and this and that, but we all have to learn lessons at some point. I wish I could go back and just wish I had that thing to stand up and say, I'm getting treated so poorly, I'm getting the hell out of here. And I didn't have that courage at that time, again, because my mindset was, you stay and you're gonna change them for the better, and he's gonna change and this and this and that. So when that relationship came to an end, it was very hard, but it was almost like 70% of me, yes, was like super like traumatized by the fact that like I had to let go of something. And again, that was the moment where I was like, great, I have to be alone now. Like, I was with this person for years and now I have to be alone. So I had that fear once, and I promised myself I would never have that fear ever again. And since that day, I've never had that fear ever again. Because I knew that that was something that needed to change. It was literally like debilitating me. Like, it literally was something I was holding on to, and it's not healthy for females to do that, honestly. I want to mention this very specifically. There's nothing wrong with depending on a man if that's your mindset, but that man has to be someone who is respecting you, loving you in the right way, but he has to be the right one. He has to be actually loving you. If he's not loving you, why are you depending on him? But it was definitely my first heartache, and it definitely hurt because, again, I was going from being super unrealistic and had that mindset, but there was that part of me, thank God, there was enough of me that said, It was way more hurt at the fact that I wasn't going to be in a relationship anymore. One thing that did happen through my first breakup, and yeah, that just came up right now, was I completely lost myself. I dedicated a lot of my time, myself, into the other person. Was feeding the relationship way too much, and in doing that and getting treated poorly at the same time, which I would never do that shit ever again. It is the definition of insanity. It is the definition of stupidity. I would never pour myself into a man ever again that was not, first of all, truly loving me. But again, I have to understand, and I have to be compassionate with myself, that that was a whole different female. And who am I? I'm telling you right now, I'm not even exaggerating. I had no idea who I was. I completely lost myself because all that time I wasn't pouring into myself. I wasn't caring about my wants and what I was going to do with my life and what made me happy. I found myself just like, great, we're literally at ground zero and I don't know who I am. Let me tell you, that was not a good feeling, and I went through it for a minute there, okay? Not literally a minute, a long ass minute. I was so lost, and I don't wish that on anyone. I feel like it's one of the worst feelings you can feel, is just feeling so lost in life and not knowing there's all these paths and you're just standing there looking at them and you're like, I can't move because I don't know who I am. Like, that's what it felt like. I would have multiple conversations with Amy about it, and it was almost as if she was seeing more clearly than me, and that's how I knew how lost I was. I realized, like, how is this person seeing what I should do so clearly and I can't even see it myself? So I wasn't interested in dating. I literally only started, I started the online dating stuff just to try it. I believe that was like 2 years later or something. Like, I was not interested at all. I'm not the type of girl that moves into a different relationship just because I need my time to heal. I need my time to understand what happened, and I need my time to grow so that I can now focus on me. Plus, I had just lost myself. So I think you can imagine how much building I had to do after that. I really felt like I had completely changed as a person, and honestly, the way I did it was just truly understanding what happened, looking back at it, and just realizing what I was never going to allow myself to do. So yeah, like I said, I dated here and there a tiny bit, and I was more interested in growing and just growing this like stronger independence. Yeah, I honestly, the biggest advice I could give is just really understand who you don't want to be anymore and the things that you just don't want to repeat, and there were so many of them for me. I feel like when I started to have compassion for myself, that's when I started to get clarity, you know, because I would look back and be like, you were so stupid for that, and you were disgusting for that, and you were pathetic for that, and that's not going to help you heal. Oh, that makes me sad. Just have compassion with yourself, you know? If you've ever been hurt and you just don't like how you've dealt with it, just have compassion for yourself. Us females have so much love to give. I think we sometimes give it where it's not supposed to be given. I definitely had a lot of moments looking back and I just was not talking nice about myself. Even in videos, I would, you know, call myself pathetic and disgusting. Again, like between that time and like where I'm at now, I feel like I've had the most amazing growth. Like I thought I was growing at that time, like during those 4 years, but wow, after those 4 years, that's when I feel like I've really gotten to a place now where I've just changed and done like a complete 360. I definitely did a 180 there, but now I've done a complete 360. I'm growing each and every single day, and I think that that's what's beautiful about being a woman too, you know? You just learn so much. I think the reason why I was calling myself all those things was because I could not forgive myself. It was about me forgiving myself for what I did to myself. That's the first time I've ever said that out loud. I did get through the heartache pretty quickly, I would say, after a few months. And I think, again, it was because I kept focusing on how poor the relationship was. And that helped me a lot. So on to the second most serious relationship that I had. It was a completely different story, completely different type of person. So that relationship, because it was so... I think I wrote something in my phone. Because I was a lot happier with who this person was. Obviously, I didn't know them. I didn't know who they were because this was the beginning. But I remember thinking to myself and having a conversation with myself. I actually had multiple conversations with myself throughout this relationship because that is what got me through that I didn't have in the first one. When I found that I was like getting giddy and happy about this relationship and meeting this person, I caught myself and I said, okay, you're happy, and I think it's so important to do this because, again, I didn't do this in the first one. I kind of just went full speed, and when you go full speed, you miss a lot of stop signs along the way. This one, I was like, okay, you're happy. This person seems like a good guy. He's doing this, and you're really liking it. Okay, that's fine, Steph, you know? Like, I was like, okay, that's great. You know what happened before, so you know that you can very easily lose yourself. You can very much dump yourself into the relationship, and you're not going to do that this time, Steph. You're going to do the things that make you happy. You're going to focus on your work. You're going to, if you have goals that you want to achieve, you're going to still do them, and you're going to go full throttle. And you're not going to allow this person to get you off track. Because this is the beginning of the relationship. It's different when you're like deeply rooted. I feel like, of course, there's compromises and sacrifices that have to be made. But it's very important to kind of have these little pit stops with yourself. I feel like that's the best way I can describe it. Whenever you find that you're so happy and so giddy about this new relationship, have a little pit stop. And be like, I get it. I'm happy because this is happening. It's a much better person this time around. They're treating me good. Okay, like enjoy it. Don't rip that away from yourself. But don't lose yourself. Be happy with it. Do not ignore red flags. Like have these little pit stops with yourself, you know, to check in with yourself. And that's how you, in my opinion, you don't lose yourself. You have to check in with yourself and check in with what's happening. Is it perfect? No. Are there things that I wouldn't do next time or would look for next time that wasn't in that one? Yes. Should always be striving for better, never worse, you know, and women naturally do that anyways. But this is the key. I found myself at a place where I was like, okay, you're very happy with this person. Because of that, I had to have a very big pit stop with myself. This is what I think I wrote in my phone. Let me grab my phone. I really hope I'm not making y'all cry throughout this video. I knew that even though I was a changed woman and I had grown so much, I also knew that didn't make me fully bulletproof for getting hurt. Sorry. So I knew that I still needed to protect myself, especially because I was in a way more healthy, loving relationship than the first time. So technically that should have hurt me way more. Because I knew that this was way healthier, way more loving, I knew I needed to protect myself. So I remember this very significant moment. I also was feeling like something was about to happen, like that we were about to split. I had to have a conversation with myself. I had to have, again, a pit stop, and this was a very serious pit stop. This wasn't just a check-in with myself. This was, listen, buckle up. I felt it in my gut, and I didn't want, the first time I didn't protect myself, and this time I was going to protect myself because I matter. You know, unlike the first one, I matter. And I'm not going to allow myself to break down because of this. I'm not, because at the end of the day, if that's the decision to split, then okay, then I have to move on with my life. I still have to grow. I still have to be a good person, grow into a better woman. Life has to go on, you know? I can't stop that from happening. That's probably one of the most painful things that I think people come to terms with in relationships. You have full control over yourself, and you don't really have much control of the other person. And you don't have control over what is going on in your partner's mind, what's going on in their heart, what's going on in their life when you're not around. You don't have control over that. And I think that's very hard for women to accept. During this, I was actually in my bathroom, and I remember I literally just like sat down. I get that you thought that this was it, you know, like that's just me. I don't get into relationships just to date for a while. Like I'm dating because I feel like this might be the person. You have to prepare yourself and make sure you're ready if that moment were to ever come. I remember saying to myself, you are promising yourself today that you will not, you haven't lost yourself, and I'm so proud of you. But if and when this person wants to leave, or you guys decide to split up, you are promising yourself today that you will be okay. And you're going to be okay because, and you list all the things you love about yourself and why you're going to be okay. So then that day came, and I said, okay, all right. And yeah, I mean, obviously there was hurt after it, but it was just such a contrast to all the feelings I had after the first breakup. And I truly believe it's because I already prepped myself in my mind. I already said I'm going to be okay. Like, I'm going to make it through. At the end of the day, you really have to understand that this was not your person. If it ended, this is not your person. I knew after the first one, that was not my person. And if this wasn't my person, great. Let's be excited for the future. And at the end of the day, I also know my value and my worth. And I think that that's why it's so important to find confidence within yourself. And I'm not talking physical confidence. Like, obviously that's a different portion, but confidence within yourself on the inside is the most important confidence you can possibly have. Because what would my physical confidence do at this point for me? I had that talk with myself, and I said, you're going to be okay because, Steph, you are strong, you are independent, look at what you've accomplished on your own. I'm not the type of person that can really keep, it's almost impossible for me to like stay friends with the person. I'm not a believer in like staying close with your exes whatsoever. Because I think in the future too, like, one, I wouldn't want that from my future partner, telling me he still talks to exes. And me personally, I don't think that that man that I'm looking for, that type of man, would want me to either. After this one, I have learned so much even more after that. Like, you know, life really, I really want to emphasize to everyone that's either going through a breakup right now or near one, whatever it may be, if you don't think it's going to get better, and if you don't think it's for a purpose, a better purpose for your life, I'm going to tell you that you're wrong. Life has only got more positive, more better. I've only grown after that, and I love where I'm at. I feel like that growth I needed to have. Breakups for me, honestly, they've only taught me amazing things. They've only taught me positive things like maturing and more independence and growth and understanding myself and healing and forgiveness and how to get over things, what I'm looking for, what I'm not looking for, and things that I was like, oh yeah, that red flag that I ignored, yeah, we're not going to ignore that next time. Like, you need to go through these things, unfortunately, in life. The hurt is not fun. Like, let's be real, the hurt is not fun. Remind yourself of the good when you're feeling bad about the bad. That's what's gotten me through. That's all I can say to you guys. But I didn't die over it, and I came out stronger. I found more love for myself. I found more appreciation for myself. So honestly, if someone would have said, would you rather go back there or would you rather be where you're at, I'm gonna pick where I'm at. I really hope that that gives girls hope that are going through a breakup or having a hard time, maybe going going, like, having a breakup that was a long time ago and you still can't get over it. And I promise you, girl, the more you stay on that, you're stopping yourself from growing. So yeah, that's pretty much a little sum up of the 2 breakups I've had, and I'm sorry for all the crying. It's like, I'm sorry, but at the same time, it's like those were just genuine emotions that were just coming out of me. I know you guys are really appreciating like how vulnerable I've been getting lately and how much I'm opening up, but I know that I have a safe space here, like I mentioned in the last video, and you guys are just so supportive, and I just hope that these conversations really help some of you out if you're going through it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog. I can't wait to create a new one for you guys. Make sure you guys stay tuned, subscribe, click the bell to get notified for all my brand new videos. Make sure you guys are clicking that bell because the SHEIN haul is coming. I'm actually filming that on Monday. I am so excited. I am so fired up for it. So stay tuned for that, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had the most amazing weekend, and I will see all of my beautiful babes in my next video.